Paige. I'm going to be your server this evening. First of all, I would like to apologize for our menu shortage this evening. I know that it's not exactly ideal, but somebody seems to keep walking off with our menus. We've had a couple get accidentally thrown out. It's just been completely crazy, so I'd like to apologize for that. But I do have a copy of the menu in front of me, and I'll just be able to read it to you guys, and you can tell me what sounds good. Okay? Great. Okay, so I'm gonna get you guys started off with something to drink. This is the easy part. We have Coke products, a variety of different teas, hot or ice. We have coffee, flavored coffees. We have hazelnut, caramel, and vanilla. We have a variety of beers on tap, wines, red and white, water, juice. Any of that sound good? Okay. Okay. Yes, we do. Okay. All right. And now for the harder part. Okay, so I know that you guys were signed up for the meal program tonight. So each of you gets a salad, soup, an appetizer to share for the table, an entree, and a dessert. Okay, so I'm gonna start you guys off with salads. You can all tell me what you want. So for salads, we have one of my personal favorites, the Berry Boy Blue salad. It comes with raspberries, blueberries, candied walnuts, blue cheese, and arugula with a raspberry vinaigrette. And then we have a pear pecan salad. Comes with bartlett pears, pecans, feta cheese, cucumber, radish, and spinach, and has a spicy pear vinaigrette that the chef makes in-house. Yes, it's pear juice, spicy mustard, olive oil, salt, and pepper. Yeah, it's very simple, but delicious. Of course, we have the classic Caesar, romaine lettuce, parmesan, homemade garlic croutons, and you can get it with or without chicken. The chicken is grilled. I'll have to check with the chef about that, whether we can do it breaded or not, but we should be able to, because we do have chicken parmesan on the menu, so don't see why that would be an issue. But I'll have to check with the chef for that one. Okay, and then our last one is kind of new to our menu. I haven't really tried it yet myself, but it's the spicy Thai garden salad. It comes with Napa cabbage, mixed greens, cucumber, edamame, and crispy fried tofu with a lime, basil, and Thai chili dressing. Yeah, I heard the dressing is pretty fiery. Usually just not one for Asian salads. My personal favorite is the Berry Boy Blue salad. Yeah, okay. So how about we start with salads and I can move on to the next thing. Okay, so you wanted the, okay, dressing on the side, okay. Okay, and did you want to get the Caesar? Okay. Just in case, I will check with the chef about the breaded chicken for you. Okay. Alright, next we have our soups. This one's also really, really simple. We have the classic French onion. Again, homemade croutons. It's the same croutons as in our salad, the homemade garlic croutons. And we do provolone and Swiss cheese melted over top. And of course that classic like beef broth with the onions. I love our French onion soup, if you couldn't tell. Then we have tomato basil, And for those of you who might be vegetarian, vegan, our tomato basil soup is completely vegan. It does seem to have like a cream base to it, but it's made with coconut milk instead of traditional cream or milk. So completely vegan, no beef broth, no kind of animal base or anything to it. And then our soup du jour is the bacon horseradish, which is kind of different. I know it's more of a dip flavor than a soup, but just trust me on this. It's like really spicy and like meaty from the bacon. We use big chunks of bacon. It's not like little tiny bacon bits. It's got potatoes in it. We top it with like scallions and a little bit of sour cream. So it is kind of dip-like in a way. It's kind of more like a chowder almost. It's really good. Okay, so for you. Okay, and for you. Appetizers, which I don't know about you guys, but appetizers is always my favorite part. Sometimes I just get an appetizer for my meal, and ours are great. So we have the bacon wrapped scallops with a maple soy dipping sauce, house-made guacamole, and blue corn tortilla chips with 3 kinds of salsa, because we know that there's people that like different heat levels to their salsa. So we have a mild, a medium, and a hot. The fried sampler, which I feel like is sort of out of place with the rest of the food, but it's mozzarella sticks, clams casino, and french fries. And yes, yeah, you can get the sweet potato fries instead of the regular fries, which seems kind of silly to me because I feel like people get sweet potato fries because they're trying to be more healthy, but it's a fried sampler anyway. Next we have oysters or clams on the half shell. They come by the dozen. Yes, they're all locally sourced and totally safe, I promise. I know some people get nervous about eating raw seafood, but I love oysters and clams on a half shell. Working here, I eat them like by the 10 dozens. That's not good for you, don't do that. Okay, we have, this one's really good. I was really surprised when I had this. The vegan stuffed mushrooms. Yeah, so instead of stuffing them with like a traditional like minced meat, it's stuffed with a walnut, wild rice, and spinach mixture. Yeah, they're actually really good. No, I'm not vegan. I really appreciate that we have a variety of different foods and food styles available on our menu, because we do have like a wide variety of customers. I feel like we should have those options for people. And moving away from something so great, we have the baked brie wheel with honey and fig jam. Have you guys ever had one before? I know a lot of people, like, they know the brie cheese, but they've never had a baked brie wheel. So it's a regular old brie wheel wrapped in puff pastry, and we drizzle it with honey before we wrap it with the puff pastry, dusted with an egg wash, and then it's baked. And then when you take it out, when you cut into it, the brie like all melts out and everything, and you put the fig jam on top, and you kind of cut it in like wedges. It's really, really good, but it can be a little bit heavy. So if you get that one, you kind of want to go for like a lighter entree. And then this one's always just kind of like a crowd favorite. This is the cheese tray. Comes with assorted meats and cheeses, nuts, fruit, and bread. So it comes with apples, pears, I think cherries. It's either cherries or raspberries. Always get that mixed up. And then like pecans, walnuts, and then it just comes with like regular sliced French bread, I guess. And then it comes with prosciutto, braciole, salami, and maybe pepperoni. I think I have that wrong. I think it's capicola, not pepperoni. I always get those mixed up. I'm sorry. Anyway, those are the appetizers. I'm sorry. I know I'm kind of all over the place. Did anybody need me to repeat any of those? So, yeah. The guacamole comes with chips and the 3 salsas. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll start with yours. Yeah, everything comes on the side. Yeah. Okay, and for you? Okay, awesome. Alright, so next up we have the main event. We have your entrees. We have a classic steak and potatoes, which can be either a 6, 8, or 9 ounce sirloin. Excuse me, 6, 8, or 10 ounce sirloin. With your choice of potato, you can have it baked or mashed. Mashed potatoes are like a garlic cream cheese mashed potato. And the baked, you can get that with sour cream chives, or loaded, so with sour cream, cheese, bacon, and scallions, if you're being really bad. And then my favorite vegetable that we have, the roasted Brussels sprouts with bacon and whole grain mustard. Yeah, it's really good. Oh, and walnuts, has walnuts in it too. Yeah, I love whole grain mustard in anything. Next we have a blackened chicken Alfredo. So it's an Asiago Parmesan black pepper Alfredo sauce, fettuccine noodles, and a blackened grilled chicken. So it's kind of got some like Cajun spice to it. It's got a little kick, so it's not your like traditional fettuccine Alfredo, which in my opinion can be kind of boring sometimes. So ours is good. Next, I get this all the time. This is our turmeric roasted salmon with wild rice and grilled zucchini. Yeah. Oh, the zucchini has like a lemon pepper seasoning on it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was really weird too. I've never heard of turmeric on salmon. I thought it was kind of more for like soups and stuff, and like Indian food, which I'm not a huge fan of, but the first time I ever had it, I was blown away. It was amazing. Okay, next, again, we have another vegan vegetarian option, which these are really good. Braised tofu tacos, and blue corn tortilla or flour tortillas, or corn tortilla, regular corn, with an avocado corn salsa and sweet potato fries. I don't know why we call it a salsa, because it's basically like guacamole with corn in it. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Next we have lamb chops with mint jelly and parsley potatoes. No, this one doesn't like specifically come with any sort of vegetable. You can kind of just substitute in any of the vegetables we have, the roasted Brussels sprouts. We also have breaded cauliflower, our seasonal vegetables, which right now are green beans and broccoli. I think that's it. Oh, and corn. We have sweet corn, sweet yellow corn. So if you wanted to get a vegetable with the lamb chops, you totally can. Then last we have breaded chicken piccata with a lemon caper white wine sauce and breaded cauliflower. Yeah, I know, and this one's weird. It comes with a vegetable, but not any kind of like a starch. So again, you can always get that with a side order of like fettuccine noodles, or you can bring out like butter and cheese or something like that. The potatoes, parsley potatoes, mashed potatoes, baked potato. I think that's it. Oh, and french fries, I guess, but it's kind of weird for chicken piccata. Okay, so anybody need me to repeat anything or clarify anything? Okay. Oh, I'm on the right page. Okay. Good choice. I mean, I'm sure that's obvious. and trio. Excellent. Okay. And last thing, best part is the desserts. And we have some kind of unique ones in my opinion. So we have a salted caramel creme brulee, which sometimes when I hear salted caramel, I think it's gonna be like way too sweet or not salty enough. But it's like just perfect. We put the salt on like right before they torch it, so it kind of is like sunk into it. So you're not just kind of like dusting off salt crystals and getting it everywhere. But it's really good. And then this one's the kind of weird one. I really like this one though. It's a sweet and savory bacon wrapped chocolate dipped pretzels. And they're kind of like soft pretzel sticks. They're not like hard, like baked pretzels. They're, I mean, I guess they're baked, but they're like an Annie Ann's pretzel. Yeah, I love them too. And then we have our homemade tiramisu, the mascarpone, the espresso ladyfingers, cocoa powder dusted. Yeah, it's really good, but it's kind of boring sometimes. Nothing like those bacon pretzels. A molten chocolate lava cake with raspberry compote, lemon cheesecake with a vanilla bean crust, which sometimes I think that they are lying. Sometimes I'm convinced it's just Nilla wafers. Still delicious, but not vanilla bean. And then lastly, this one's always really fun. We have a chocolate fondue pot with fruit, cookies, marshmallows, and pretzels. Yeah, they're the same pretzels that come with the bacon wrapped ones, but just plain, no bacon. But you get to chocolate dip them. Some people actually like to get both of those desserts and just kind of combine them. Which in that case, we don't even bring you out the regular pretzels for the fondue. We just bring you the chocolate dipped bacon ones. And since there's two of you, not trying to sway any decisions anyway, but okay, all right. So you're gonna get, okay. And you? Yeah, okay. Great. Great. All right, I will be right back with your drinks. I'm gonna just put your whole order in. Good thing is everything's going in at once, so it should come out super quick. So if you need anything, again, my name is Paige. I will be right over by the bar.